Hey, how's it going, everybody? Charlie Wilson here, a.k.a. Sinister Charlie. Welcome back. Yeah, somebody was telling me to check out the Gyrojet after I did the AK-50. So I figured, yeah, we'll check that out. We'll take a look. And it's Brandon Herrera, who I found out won his primary, or didn't win his primary, but got in second place in his congressional race thing. So it goes into a runoff, so good for him. That's very hard to do against an established candidate. I wish him well. Anyway, let's go into this.
What's going on, guys? Many moons ago, on an episode of Cursed Gun Images, we showed you this gun. I was quick to point out that's not actually a cursed gun image, but in fact a real weapon that was made called the Gyrojet. And I said if we got to a certain like goal that I would buy one and we would do a video dedicated to the Gyrojet.
Cool. Hey, just to let everybody know, this is how I get, sometimes I'll get energy drinks delivered through Amazon, and that's how it came. So I'm going to be drinking funny, just letting you know.
But we hit that goal, and I bought one. I swear, like a year and a half ago. We've been busy, we had a lot going on with the channel, I forgot about it. But today it is my pleasure to show you the Gyrojet.
Nice box,
Behold, my stuff.
I like the wood paneling.
This bad boy is the real MBA Gyrojet rocket pistol, and today, we're gonna shoot it. So now it's time to do our first White Claw penetration test, really our first shot ever out of the Gyrojet Mark I. But you know, I feel like a piece of history like this deserves a little bit more high quality production, something to really capture exactly what's going on inside this thing. If only we had experts in high-speed footage, specifically ballistic high speed.
Excuse me, my bad, apologies.
That's right, we've got the guys from Ballistic High Speed out here helping us out with a little bit of the slow-mo shots. So this should be one for the history books. So that being said, inaugural round. A, let's see if it fires. B, let's punch a White Claw. But before we get too far, let's answer the basic question, what is a Gyrojet?
And what is Aleppo?
Well, to my understanding, in the 1960s, there was a lot of
Gary Johnson.
weird prototypes. Weaponry was in a weird phase. And the government was looking into all sorts of things, including, basically, they wanted a ray gun. Along comes a company called MBA, and they're like, well, we don't have a fucking ray gun, but I got a handgun that shoots rockets. And the government was like, it's not what we asked for. We'll have 1,000, please. Yes, this bad boy does not shoot traditional ammunition, but instead shoots projectiles like this. You see, there's no bullet, there's no casing. The entire thing is the projectile. It's got a primer in the back that ignites 4 distinct rockets. They're drilled in at an angle so that it actually spins, and the rockets themselves rotate and stabilize the bullet in flight, meaning that there's no actual rifling in the barrel. And it's been told to me that despite being kind of weird, these bad boys can pack a serious punch. So let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. That was hot. That was hot to shoot. What's that? It looked like a laser. Really? Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to fucking see that. Sick. All right. And it's crazy, there's no ejection either. There's no fucking, it's all just one Projo. That was cool. That was physically hot. Like, I felt like somebody had a hair dryer in my face for like half a second. Would I describe it as fun to shoot?
Yeah. If it wasn't $200 a round, would you just go out to the range and...
Yeah. No. Oh, really? Is it that cool?
That's fucking cool. All right, give me 1 second.
Sick, bro.
I can tell you this. Yeah. If Bryce gets excited about it, it's going to look pretty cool.
Fuck yeah. I look very nervous.
Are you ready?
Ooh. That does look pretty rad, brah. That's pretty sweet.
Oh, yes! That is awesome. You can see the heat waves.
You can see it accelerating.
Excuse me.
So what were you just saying about what the internet says about the Gyrojet at close range?
So I've read a few times that the Gyrojet's not lethal within like 10 yards or so, just because it takes so long for the projectile to accelerate.
Really?
I don't know. That looked like it hit it pretty good.
Yeah, it looked like it would hurt you.
Split the White Claw can in half. So I'm going that pretty decent.
I wouldn't want to be downrange from it.
I think a lot of it's probably the actual jet going through liquid.
Yeah.
That just...
And you could see it coming out of the gun. I haven't seen that footage yet, though.
I know, but they're freaking out like a bunch of fucking apes, so I'm really curious now.
Ape together strong.
Ape together strong. Holy shit.
What is it doing?
That is the most beautiful White Claw penetration test we have ever done.
That's pretty cool, man. It does look like a rocket.
Wow. Yeah, because it's spiraling. Because that's what stabilizes it, I think.
So cool.
So we just had our big range day, and Ballistic Dummy Labs was nice enough to leave out some gel blocks, some of those, some of that fake titty
nice.
gel.
Nice.
For us to shoot with the Gyrojet and capture for all of history, for firearm development history, exactly what this does to a gel block at super high speed. I'm super excited to get this footage. So from what we were able to tell, this gun is actually remarkably quiet. Enough so that I think I'm gonna try it without ear pro, because I think it might even be hearing safe with no suppressor, no anything. Which makes sense because right out of the barrel, you know, it doesn't reach the sound barrier. So we're gonna try it, see if it's hearing safe. That might be a mistake, but I already have to sleep with a fan on high, so I can't lose much more.
You know,
the shit I do
whatever.
for science for you guys, I tell you. Firing in 3, 2,
Need some white
1.
noise. It's cool.
That one, I think, misfired at some degree, because that burned my hand. We're literally watching the high speed to figure out what the fuck happened. Oh, yeah, I see the trace. It's right here on the very side and then out. Yeah, I felt it right there in the magazine. Where my finger was, right here, I felt that burn, which is why, safety first, we're wearing gloves. Now, if you're wondering where I got the protective gloves I'm wearing in this video,
It wasn't,
I got
but all right.
For my monthly tack pack.
It wasn't,
Look at
but
this.
okay.
This is mine. Get your own. Just kidding. With tack pack, you can get stuff like sweet
I'll sit
sweat,
through your ad.
Razor electronic earmuffs, so you don't have to sleep with the big E like I do. Air 15 grips.
I still
a sweet
sleep
tumbler
like
that'll
that,
get you
so.
stopped at TSA. Laser rangefinder, Raptor charging handle, ambi AR safety, and totally not a can of Zims. You get all sorts of stuff like this on a monthly basis just for signing up with TechPack. And new subscribers can use code AKGuide to get an extra box
Word.
of sweet tactical goodness. So check them out using the links in the description and in the pinned comment. We appreciate them sponsoring the video. Back to the Gyrojet.
How was it for your ears behind it? 'Cause it wasn't very bad over there.
Dude, honestly, it wasn't bad. Like, I wouldn't say necessarily hearing safe, but honestly, like, I've heard suppressed weapons that were louder than that. Yeah, you could tell that one took a weird angle. Weird.
I will agree. Yeah, the noise isn't that loud at all. I mean, it's not like yeah, it's just a very it's not it's hard to explain, but it does not sound like a real, like, you know, gun sort of.
Turn.
You can totally see the acceleration.
Yeah.
Rip.
That definitely looked
I don't
like
know why I'm
not
so
all
tired
of the
this
jets
morning.
fired,
I
or
shouldn't
something
be.
weird happened with it. You see it barely hit. It barely penetrated and then skipped out, kind of like me.
That's cool.
Oh, all right, that's kind of cool.
That is cool.
It destabilized so hard.
Yeah.
It almost like it almost righted itself though. If you
Yeah.
looked at it,
It went,
like it was trying to keep going. Like that forward momentum was keeping it straight.
Totally still burning in that cavity.
Because it went way up, but it also like tried to tip back down. Look at like the discoloration after firing it in the very back, like by the firing pin. You could tell this thing's seeing some heat now. I don't know if this thing's ever been fired before just by looking at it. No, quick.
if it'd never been fired and you fired it, that's, dude, why did you do that?
How to use the Gyrojet, just in case you ever are in a survival situation and the only thing you've got to defend yourself is a prototype rocket pistol. You never know, weirder things have happened. This is a Gyrojet Mark I. It's actually a pretty early one, judging by the serial number A023. Our hammer is internal, so you see this right here. Instead of being in the rear, the hammer is in the front. And it's set like so that when you fire it, it releases and pushes forward on the projectile, which, push up our loading gate here, it actually pushes the projectile backward onto the firing pin, which is recessed back in here. So that strikes the primer, ignites the rockets, and it pushes it out, which then resets the hammer. This here is actually the follower, and this little tab here is how you can load the magazine in the body of the handle like so. Here's your safety, pretty easy, on and off. Now you killing, now you ain't. So that, my friends, is pretty much everything you need to know to operate a Gyrojet rocket pistol. Firing, 3, 2, 1. All right.
Didn't really penetrate very much.
That is liquefied. No, there's no rockets behind it. There's no motor. That's crazy. Okay, so it literally just stuck in the front. You can tell it went in about yay far.
Bloop.
And then came back out. What the shit?
Sometimes failures are cooler than successes.
Right?
Couldn't have planned that.
You sound like my parents.
Bloop.
It's weird because it looked like it didn't penetrate at all.
Oh.
And then now watching this, it actually went pretty far. Some would say too far, actually.
Some might say that would hurt.
Okay. The deep ones hurt me. That's all right. It's not like these things are like $200 a piece. Let's try again. I think this bad boy came with like 17 rounds, but that's a really good thing because like I think when you can find them, you can't just buy ammo for this shit. So when you can find them, they're like $150, $200 per round. Meaning that this is like 20 times more expensive to shoot per round than a 50 cal.
That's crazy.
I felt that one again. That was a fucking clean one.
Yes.
That was money.
That's the money shot there.
That was the money shot. What?
Oh God.
Get up in there. This is
Yo,
IMAX.
get up in there, dude. Get up in there, Scro. Ooh. Nice.
Oh, that is weird.
Man.
That is the only projectile.
It's almost like you have to get like the perfect shot on target to be able to, yeah, because it feels like it goes like that sometimes and it'll hit a target as opposed to going straight in. That's cool.
Projectile I've ever seen do anything like that.
It's so stable for so long.
That's actually kind of more stable than some just regular projectiles I've seen.
Well, it still has force pushing against its stabilization surface.
Yeah.
That extra distance definitely gained some speed.
Oh, that thing went up and over.
That oscillation is what we heard. It was like...
Yeah, I remember hearing that. It sounded like fucking Looney Tunes.
We hit the dummy head now?
Yeah, I think,
Oh, no.
Adam, you want to do it?
I think that rocket's small enough. I can take it. So, obviously never done this. Walk me through what we're doing here.
Yeah, so we're going to just take the little projectile here, load it through the little side gate, like so. And of course, the hammer here is already forward. That's going to push this back, and then it's going to ignite it. It's basically just like a miniature rocket. Rocket. Rocket.
Rocket.
Rocket.
Rocket power.
Rocket.
Rocket power. Nice.
Rocket. Rocket.
Team Rocket.
Rocket. Rocket.
Firing in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, you got him in like in the neck, like right below the jaw.
You do get a
Right?
wave.
It feels hot, right?
It does, yeah. Felt like I was driving through Africa again.
Yeah.
A little below the ear. Did it go?
I drove a lot through Iraq, so I understand what he's saying, but I never drove a lot through Africa. Been to Africa, not that hot. I mean, well, it was hot, but anyway.
Through?
Sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah. Went right out through the jaw. And you can see behind the skull is very clearly fractured.
Oh, thanks for letting me shoot it.
No, dude, of course. Thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be that heavy, and I'm kind of glad it was because I think I kind of like
Dipped it a little.
I think I dipped a little, and I was like, okay, hold on. You can be scared later. Get the shot done.
Good. Well, it will kill you. So
Jesus.
Whoa! Oh my! You took bones up. Look how white is. Wow! Look at that jaw drop. Oh yeah. That kind of looked like. I was just gonna say you've looked like that before. Jesus. Not even kidding.
Now, by now, you're probably thinking, dude, the Gyrojet is really cool, but there's no way the sucker actually saw any sort of service, right? That's where you might be wrong. In fact, there are photos of Gyrojets floating around Vietnam, including one being held by a Medal of Honor recipient.
Frank Miller?
Meaning that there is a non-0% chance that a Gyrojet was carried in Vietnam by a
Batman Frank Miller?
Medal of Honor recipient during the actions that got him his Medal of Honor. Do I have proof for that? Absolutely not, other than the photo. Is it my headcanon? Yes. Absolutely it is.
Right.
Speaking of head,
3, 2.
Oh, kind of hesitated there. I don't know about that.
I started to flinch, but I corrected. That
Yeah, I
was a good
saw.
circle.
It would have been cool if it completely missed the neck and just went under it.
Firing in 3, 2,
Get in there.
1.
Ooh, nice shot.
That's
There
what
you
we're after.
go.
There we go. We're
That's
gonna need
a
to
nice
wash off
shot.
Demo's table here.
Look at that. Check it out. He's still fucking squirting. He's a little squirty boy.
wait, you found it?
I found it.
What the shit?
Yeah. It was sitting right on top.
No shit.
Yep. There you go. Right there. And it is hot.
Cool. Oh yeah, wow.
Oh, is that another one? I think that's another one.
No, oh wait, is it?
It totally is.
Oh, it totally fucking is. Holy shit. That is mushroomed like
Nice.
crazy right up. Yeah, that is very hot. I did not expect to recover any of these. This is pretty
So
neat.
what we need to do, if you're okay with it,
Yeah.
is get an ultra high-speed muzzle exit. You actually
Yep.
see this rotating slowly.
Absolutely.
You want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Whatever
No,
you
I
need.
don't want to do that.
3,
Oh.
2, 1.
No, absolutely not.
Ow, bitch. That was the first real fucking malfunction. Holy shit, look at this. You ever wanted to see what the inside of one of these rounds looks like? There you go. God damn. Check that out, that's plastic. Back of the rocket, where the rocket motors are, primer blown out.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, wow. That little piece popping out.
Yeah, but I mean, we can see definitely nothing came out. So
Yeah, that's wild.
Did it hurt?
Yeah. Oh, little piss baby, did your fucking widow rocket blow up?
Your little rocket in the tube.
3, 2, 1. There we go.
Better?
Much better.
Okay.
Why do we need to play Rocket Man? I don't know why. We need to, do we have to? I'm not a really big fan of Elton John. Not huge on him. Just not my thing. That's all.
It's like sputtering. Oh, you can actually see it activate.
That's crazy. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
There we go.
Is that a good shot?
didn't seem like it.
Felt like it.
I
A
didn't
little bit
think
heavy on the
it
burn,
did.
but yeah, whatever.
The way he was shaking a little bit, I don't know about that.
Well, that's a bit problematic. I thought that felt like a spicy fucking round.
Where were you literally aiming?
My point of aim was like right here.
That's hot. Yep,
I
that's
think
it.
we found it.
I found it.
Holy
I
shit.
can't believe that was the barrel.
Dude, what is keeping this barrel in?
Nothing, apparently.
Is it just a
I
press
mean,
fit?
I don't see any pin grooves, any shoulders. The only thing I see is that little tab there that's like a little, like maybe that was folded over, holding it in.
Like you look at, there's something at the
yeah.
very bottom that looks like it retained
That's
it.
exactly what that was. It was just a little tiny tab.
That's
I think they were expecting the barrel to not see any force.
that's a terrible design.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that checks out with clearing the malfunction a minute ago. It was designed as though it was never going to have a malfunction. It was very difficult to get it out. Well, I mean, that looks simple enough to make a new one just to have it.
Yeah, we can rebuild her. We have the technology.
Yes. Oh, there's your gun-shaped object.
There's
back.
your rocket
Yeah.
gun. Here's your rocket gun. Woo! Me in the morning on the toilet. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
And then the rocket activates.
Yep, the rocket's still stuck in the barrel. Yeah. Oh, I have no idea how that happened. That looks like those videos when they unclog the sewers and just the log coming out. Well, for the time that we had a functional gyrojet, I'm glad we were able to capture so much high-speed footage because, you know, these things really are just pieces of history that there are not a lot of these around. The ammunition is basically non-existent. So the fact that we were able to capture it on high speed is all thanks to you guys. So thank you so much.
We got cool muzzle exits. We got gel blocks, which is very traditional. We've got ballistic dummy heads. We even got a failure. Like, what else could you get in one day with a gyrojet?
Yeah, realistically.
True. Yeah.
We just appreciate you guys being on the channel. If you guys are not familiar, these are the ballistic high-speed gentlemen. They have a YouTube channel. They've got a history with rockets, if you haven't been able to tell with the innuendo. You should definitely go check them out. We just appreciate you guys being on the channel, guys.
Cool. Yeah, thanks so much for having us. Yeah.
No, of course. But anyways, thank you guys so much. And yeah, I guess I will see you, sexy YouTube mother lovers.
Oh, I'm kind of sexy, but not that sexy.
Are we running?
Fuel is my obsession to make the perfect weapon like Rasputin's rise to the top.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff, Brandon. Yeah, but there you go. Thank you for telling me to watch that. That was very entertaining. Yep, skibbity goobity. I'm just tired. Yeah, so this should come out Friday. So yeah, I will be streaming video games most likely this weekend, and unless something happens, like I get way too lazy. But yeah, please like and subscribe down below. Makes me feel real good inside and helps out the channel. And if you got any suggestions, please, this was a suggestion, put it in the comments. I will get to it eventually. It just in between all the anime stuff, I've got all the military and gun stuff. So yeah, thank you very much, and bye.